Well, today is the final day of the Alotion 2012 Trade Fair and Carnival, which is being organized by News First Alotion by the St. Alotion College. We now cross over to Alotion 2012 Trade Fair and Carnival, where Nadeem Majid is standing by to bring you the stories live from Gaul. Nadeem, it's over to you.
News First live from Summerall Grounds in Gaul. In our first story from here, the News First Echelon Danamuthu Sayane, which was held at St. Aloysius College in Gaul, concluded this evening. A large number gathered this time as well to obtain free services from the Danamuthu Sayane, which was held yesterday and today.
A large number of people were present from this morning to obtain free services from the third News First Echelon Danamuthu Sayane. Architects, civil engineers, plumbers, astrologists and a number of experts in the construction field rendered their services free of charge. Meanwhile, a number of state institutions also provided their services at the Danamuthu Sayane.
My house is partially complete. I wanted to obtain advice for the remaining work of my house and to make some changes.
The information that is required from a number of places was provided in one day at one location. I was able to obtain information in a few hours.
Meanwhile, solutions were provided to the plumbing issues of the residents around Gaul, concurrent to the News First Echelon Danamuthu Sayane.
We are pleased with this work. Plumbing-related work was also done.
This was a great service. We are pleased with it.
The News First Echelon Danamuthu Sayane was held this time around in line with the Alotion 2012 Trade Fair and Carnival, which is being organized by St. Aloysius College, Gaul. Today is the final day of the Alotion 2012 Trade Fair and Carnival, and it will conclude with a musical show this evening. A large group gathered last night as well for the musical show organized by News First and Echelon at the Carnival grounds.
Gentlemanly politics. The leader of the United National Party, Ranil Wickremesinghe, educated the party supporters in this regard at a meeting in the Narammala area in Kurunegala, taking an example from England.
When the Conservative Party came to power in England in 2010, university fee was increased. Following this, many students engaged in a massive protest and marched towards the parliament. A group deviated from the protesters and hailed stones, and following this, glasses of the headquarters of the Conservative Party were broken. What happened? Those who organized the protest march said that they don't accept that is their fault. They said that they condemn this act because they did not do it on purpose and to act according to the law. This was condemned by the police and other parties. The Labour Party said that they cursed the Conservative Party for increasing the college fee, and at the same time they condemned the stoning of the Conservative Party headquarters. All the other parties were of the same view. This is the best example for gentlemanly politics in England. When something of this nature happens in England, no one encourages it or no one renders their support. At the occasion, party supporters donated money for the renovation work of the party headquarters.
To others, one should correct one's own flaws first. Deputy Leader of the United National Party, Sajith Premadasa, expressed this view at an event held in Dematagoda today.
Before one gives advice to others, one should have good qualities. Before one points the finger at others, one should go before a mirror and look at oneself and look into what lacks in his body and correct them, and then give advice to others. I would like to state here that this quality is more suitable today. Deputy Leader of the United National Party, Sajith Premadasa, made a financial donation to the Mahavisuddharama Tripitaka Pirivena in Dematagoda under the Sasunata Aruna program.
From the Alotion Fair here at the Summerall Grounds in Gaul, back to you at the main news desk, Arundhati.
Well, thank you very much, Nadeem. Well, taking a look at more local news, Deputy Minister of Economic Development Lakshmani Apabebadana says that Sri Lanka receives aid from India as well as China. He made this statement in response to a charge levelled by UNP MP Dr. Harsha De Silva on the 27th this month.
The economic hitmen have now entered Sri Lanka. The government, in partnership with certain Chinese agencies and companies, are on a very regular basis handing over various projects, large projects, without tender, without any transparency at all, to selected Chinese companies. The most recent example is the south port of the Colombo harbour. Now the Chinese have taken control of 85% of the new Colombo port. The Chinese have agreed to give Sri Lanka $784 million for that period. And of that, not a single dollar has been agreed as a grant. So every dollar is obviously a loan.
අපි චීනට වැඩියෙන් චීන මේ රට උදව් කරන්න. චීනේ අඩුපොලියට අපිට ණය දෙනවා.
China is the country which has helped us the most. They provide us with loans at a low interest rate. We have also given lands to India. The Sheraton Hotel is being built by India. India is helping us to develop the north and east by building homes. Railways are being built with the aid from India. We receive a large amount of money from China, and this road is being built with Chinese aid. Earlier they said that no foreign nation is helping us, but now they are saying that we are giving everything to China. We are doing so because China provides us with long-term loans because of its financial stability. China has one of the fastest economic growth rates in the world.
ඒක චීනේ ආර්ථිකයේ ශක්තිමත් නිසා. චීනේ තමයි දැන් ලෝකේ දියුණු වේගෙන යන රට.
The foundation stone for the Jaffna prison was laid today. The ceremony was held in the Panay area. The foundation laying ceremony was held under the auspices of Minister of Prison Reforms and Rehabilitation Chandra Siri Gajadira. A group including Prisons Commissioner General P-2 Kodipilli, the District Secretary of Jaffna Imelda Sukumar, and the Governor of the Northern Province Major General G.A. Chandrasiri attended the event. 800 inmates will be housed at the Jaffna prison once its construction is completed in 2013. According to the police, an individual who was cutting grass in a marshy land in the Ragam area has died after being attacked by a crocodile. Our correspondent stated that the incident has aroused fear among area residents.
33-year-old Anjana Udayakumara, who went to cut grass in a marshy land located in close proximity to the Ragama town, died after being attacked by a crocodile. He was a resident of the Megahawat area in Paliagoda. Anjana, who arrives in his three-wheeler to cut grass, was last seen by an individual who was engaged in fishing.
I went fishing at around 4. At the time, the individual was cutting grass in the marshy land. When I got ready to leave at around 5:45, he was still there.
The police stated that only the left leg and a part of the body of the individual could be found after the search operations launched by the Navy.
The area residents said that there are 2 deadly crocodiles in the area between the Madevatta area in Ragama and the Sirivadana place. According to the information that I have received, what I can say is that after finishing his work, he has come to a place where there is water to wash himself. It is possible that he fell victim to the crocodile at the location.
When 2 of our brothers went to find him, they said the three-wheeler is there, but he is not there. The crocodile has bit him. We have 2 children. Son is 10 years and the daughter is 8. Our husband took care of us by cutting grass. The area residents point out that they are frightened and inconvenienced by the increase in the number of crocodiles.
We have seen crocodiles in the bank of the canal. Goats and dogs were bitten. It is not just one. There are about 5 or 6 crocodiles. This has become a shrubbery area. No one can identify what it is. We are keeping a close eye on our children and protecting them because we had a feeling that something will happen.
5 individuals were arrested by the Polonnaru police yesterday for transporting sand illegally. 7 trucks were arrested through a joint raid conducted by the Polonnaru Wildlife Office and Police Special Task Force last night. According to our correspondent, the arrested individuals were transporting sand which had been obtained from the P-2 area in Polonnaru, which is located in the Somavati Reserve. The arrested individuals were area residents were produced before the Polonnaru magistrate today.